Okay, so Dragon is dead. We need to talk to the storyteller, see what he can tell us. And please search the bookshelves. Bring me anything written in ancient elven runes. I need them.
I will guide us.
Within the pedestal, a faint purple glow emanates from a crystal-shaped hole. Its edges are chipped and cracked, suggesting that whatever it contained has been forcibly removed. Look, elven notes. Poor dead dragon.
Godspeed.
Did that stuff. We already went through all this, didn't we? Yep. Okay. He wants us to go downstairs. Found what I asked you. Splendid. Let's get out of this place as soon as possible. All the smoke makes it difficult to breathe. We'll meet in Dresden. Sure we will. But we're not done.
We march ahead.
Ah, this is fun, I think. Great. Perception check failed.
Adventures are exciting.
So the question is what didn't Rocket say? That's what he didn't say.
Our path leads on.
Nothing important. Right. Oh, these things. Mandragoras. Just the one? Right now.
Good guys always win.
You can do better than that. They keep no sad. Sila.
The light, take you.
So, what's so special about these things? I forgot. So, damage reductions against good slashing, or the exception, sorry. Flat-footed, blah. Immune to mind affecting, so no hexes on him. Can't be paralyzed, can't be polymorphed, no sleeper stunned.
It's your time to cease to exist.
It's not rolling well. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Is there another one anywhere? Just that one for now, it looks like. Fire? Got hit. Scout. Lightning?
Amranda gratior.
Ugh. Is that a bad roll, or? I made a saving throw. Still, that was just a horrible roll. Have a possible 30, rolled a 10. And let's see. So. Rocket.
I'll split you in half.
Alright. rocket. Oh, there's a second one. Mickey, like that one. Shoot this one.
This.
Of course. Sela.
Into the fray!
Awesome rolls. Greyboar.
You're in my way.
He's not very good at throwing stuff. Because we kind of made him into something he shouldn't be doing. Ow.
This'll leave a bruise.
That hurt. Gimpy. They don't like fire. Oh, wait a minute. He's got other special stuff he can do. Because he's a Azata. Voice of Renewal. So damages all enemies within 30 feet and heals our friendlies. And that didn't heal Sela. I was supposed to heal her. So, while channeling positive energy that cures allies for no points of damage. It didn't seem to do... Oh, there it is. Never mind. 10 points. So not the best heal. Probably should have went the fireball. Anyway. Look. Magic missile. Scout. Can you heal Sela?
Magricium Turinos.
Rocket.
Smear them.
One hit's better than no hits. How far are these things? What level are they? Level 21, that's why they're hitting her.
Damn you!
And can't roll over a 10, so no damage for us. Take it yourself.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
You had your chance.
This is going well. Gimpy. Is today Sunday? Apparently it is. Come back, Jeff. Apparently it is Sunday. Hit with this thing. Not one hit. That's okay. Scout. Must heal Sela.
Magricium Turinos.
Works. Do haste. That feels a little overdone, maybe. Oh, you know what? I keep forgetting we can do this. All variable numeric defense spell and modify or maximize. I got a better heal. Concern there for a bit. Me too. Me too.
I don't like you!
Armor, dexterity bonus. We should stop them from getting the dexterity bonus.
Are you still here?
It's not good enough rolls. Heal yourself again. They're not evil, are they? They are evil. Tell them.
The light take you! Ha!
Simply business.
You know, when you're rolling ones and twos, it just doesn't matter. I mean, when we roll that many, it's just stupid. Again, our proportion of ones versus 20s is, I think, highly on the one side. We don't roll that many 20s in relationship to our ones, it doesn't feel like. Gimpy. No? Oh, it's already gone. Okay, so do this. Scout. What can you do for a scout? The lightning, which you already got going. Oh, can she blind this thing? Mind affecting. Blinding isn't mind affecting, right? Stun, polymorph. Maybe we can blind it. Or maybe you could make it saving throw. Fireball? One is easier to roll than a 20. You would think so. So entangle. Hillary 6 again. Oh, we're in the middle of this, so we don't want to do that. Let's see, and there's no saves, both these bonuses apply. Doesn't really help us. Oh, let's do this. Stormburst, so not so good at hitting us. Hopefully. So much for that.
Good guys always win.
Go Mickey. See, as long as Mickey hits, we're okay. He's got decent rolls. So, heal herself.
No glory without risk!
It's your time to cease to exist. Just like in training.
There we go. Lucky hit. So, you're proving it, aren't you not? Well, if you actually take a 20-sided dice and you roll it, it's actually supposed to be only 5% chance for each number. But in this game, it doesn't seem to be that way. At least that's the perception, at least. Go Evu. So there's another one somewhere. But where is it hiding? Where's the third one? Or is there a third one? Or not. Hey, we leveled up. So, yay, leveling up. Gimpy, level 12 Arcanist. And he's just getting level 6 spells, yay. Or access to them. Intelligence. Intelligence. Level 6 spell. No, it already has a Heroic Invocation and Tsunami. Which does this one do? Allies within 30-foot burst, 10 minutes per level. Power, you bestow heroic powers on all creatures subject to the spell. They gain +4 morale bonus on attack and damage rolls, gain temporary hit points, become immune to both fear and charm effects for the spell's duration, which is 10 minutes per level, which means 24 hours a day. What level can you transform into a gold dragon? None. None. There is no level thing like that. It's a little different. We're working to be a gold dragon, but there's no... I don't think there's a level requirement there. Gimpy. Where's the evocations? Where's the fire stuff? Hellfire rays. Hellfire rays are always good. So you can become a dragon. You can transform into a dragon. And what is the point? We can use a spell to become a dragon, and there's three of those. There's 1, 2, and 3. We don't want the 1. But again, he's working on becoming a gold dragon, but we still got a long way to go. Anyway, we're going to be doing Hellfire Ray for now. Oh, and he's already got Chain Lightning, Dispel Magic, Greater, Heroism Greater, and Scirocco. We can live with that. Oh, we get another selection. Look at all the level 6 spells. What you're seeing with that. Transformation. Azata champions developed a spell to deal with fiends with unknown resistances. A ray of spiraling color springs from her hand and streaks into a target. Successful touch range attack. Hit your target with the ray, which deals 2d6 points of acid damage, cold damage, electrical damage, fire damage. Type of energy that does the most damage to the target then persists, dealing another 46 points of that damage type per round for 1 to 4 rounds. Or Cold Ice Strike. Well, let's do the Elemental Assessor because we can.
Rely on me.
Sela. Paladin power. She is going to get another mercy. Strength or dexterity? Constitution. Channel energies through clerics and paladins attempting to harm undead foes. The number of bonus spells based on their charisma scores. The minimum charisma score needed to cast a spell is 10 plus the spell's level, but they max out at 4. Level 4. Right? More hit points. Go dexterity, so she dodges more. Though her armor's going to restrict her. Strength. There's our mobility. Blinded, confused, dazed, exhausted, paralyzed, and shaken, sickened, staggered, or stunned. Exhausted. Let's do paralyzed.
Never a dull moment.
Rocket. Or Shadow Shaman. A little bit of Knife Master in there. So, level 11. So it gets access to level 6 spells. Knife Master. It's a rogue talent. Spelling attack. Let's grab that. Trickery. So he'll be our mobility person. I don't know how he wasn't already, but still 20. That's not very high. It's not very high at all. Okay, so for Rocket, Oh, it's not dispelling attack. Must be lower, farther up, isn't it? Critical. Fencing Graves. Forms allows you to use your agility rather than brute force to dispel your foes. You can add your dexterity modifier of your strength instead of your strength instead of times damage. We already have that, so that's not a big deal. There's no 2-weapon stuff. No. Going rogue might not be as good as we thought it was going to be because he's not getting the dispelling attack thing. Or Shaman. So at least he gets level 6 spells this way. It's all pretty much the same, isn't it? New spells. True Seeing Communal, this is the big one.
No time for idling.
Scout, our Wind Whisperer, aka Oracle. She will be getting access to level 6 spells as well. And magic device. Her level 6 spell. True Vision Communal. Raka has it. Heal. Or half heal, because she's our healer.
I'm your blade.
Great Boar. We don't really care about you so much. Slayer through 12. You miss a lot. He misses a lot. Combat style feat for him. Crippling Strike. This ability can sneak attack opponents with such precision. We can hamper and damage as 2 points of strength damage when you hit something, I guess. Two-weapon combat. Greater two-weapon fighting. Why didn't you have that already?
Should I?
Icky. So, Deliverer. So he gets a Slayer Talent and another sneak attack. He's our athletics person. Perception. He's stealthy too, I guess. So his Slayer. There we go. Dispelling attack for him. So, he'd be a sneak attack damage, has a chance to dispel stuff on the target. Okay. Anybody else leveling up? Nope. Spellbooks. Gimpy. More level 1s, 2s, 3s or 4s, 5s, now level 6. Oh, we got the Quicken Scorching Ray now.
Hey, bag of water, stretch your legs.
You have been sitting in one spot for far too long.
So this is a ranged touch attack. So is this one too, right? Yep. Okay, damage on these are 1d6 per casted level, maximum 15d6. The other half results in unholy power. So you can fire one ray plus one additional ray for every 4 levels beyond 3rd. Maximum of 3 rays at 11th level. So technically maxed out there. It's 46, 3 of them, right? Sorry. Yeah. So 3 46s or 1 12d6. Oh, wait a minute. He doesn't have to. Oh, that's just put it into the slot. I don't know. Chain Lightning's always good, but he's not so good there. I don't know. This is quickened. We'll put that in there. No level 7 spells yet. Sila. So she gets another level 2. Protection from Chaos Evil. Litany of Eloquence was his do. Do nothing but listen. Yeah. Just for a whole minute. Arrow of Laws, Evocation, Ranged Touch Attack. For 2 caster levels, so that's 4. Better than nothing. A level 3s for her. Rocket. Another level 3. Curse or spell magic. Spell magic's always good. 4, nothing there. Level 5, 6. So he can do the True Seeing Communal. Oh, E-shape. Become a large Smilodon, a large shambling mound, or a large wyvern. Not sure how that works, but okay, so we don't need that. Those 2. Put animal growth on bismuth, but it's not a big deal. Makes him look evil? He's not evil, he's just angry. Somebody's trying to take his food from him. He's not evil. He's a good dog. Let's see. Summon Nature's Ally. So a Manicore, wolves, leopards. This isn't really a good selection of spells for him. For what he's doing, because he's not really doing that kind of stuff. I'll try this removes good stuff too. We don't want to do that. Cave of Fang. Cave Fangs. Create a magical trap in an area that causes deadly select and bite the intruder, blah blah blah. Reflex saves at half. I guess I can try the dog one. It's not going to hit, but we'll see. Level 6, we already did that. Okay, so we set. Scout doesn't memorize, neither C, neither does C. Dragon. Dragon's still level 1 spells. Gimpy. Azata still 8. Okay, so that's the doorway we came in.
That is quite a discovery.
It's a box. There's a box. Rumble, rumble.
Guide us.
Box is not quite a discovery. Well, I wouldn't say it's quite a discovery. I think it's just recognizing a box is sitting on the ground. I mean, it's not that hard. Big of a deal, is it? Am I wrong?
I feel like the chosen one.
Silent. Why is he silent? Because we didn't take the stuff off him yet. Okay. Not see boxes every day, and seeing a box can be wondrous, I suppose. Except the room is kind of full of boxes. There's boxes everywhere. That's the funny part. There's boxes everywhere. Who's this? Ah, spell that Gimpy doesn't know. Scroll of Fear. I mean, look, kind of a box there. Boxes over here. It's not that exciting.
Godspeed.
Isn't he supposed to be leaving? But it'll meet in Dresden. Okay, we'll meet in Dresden. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so dragon is dead finally. Well, been dead for a while. But now we don't have to worry about Gravor for a while. Get Veronica back in the group. But going back to Dresden first. Army. Army needs to move. Army's got to get way up there. Because our little fort is being costed by demons. Look, decree. Logistics reform. Every piece of land that the Crusaders seize from demons puts additional load on logistics and supply channels connecting the Crusaders' troops. In order to maintain this tight network, experienced officers are required to implement reforms to logistic processes. Do we want to do that right now? I don't think we have much of a choice. It's the only even there.
Hello everyone.
Uh-oh.
My
Oh.
name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyNe. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Yep, thanks for watching. Happy Tuesday. Dun, 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 dun. So, back in Dresden. Got business to take care of. What else? Oh, we got to talk to the storyteller finally. He's finally back in. We got some stuff to show him. Uh-oh. Commander, unexpected reinforcements have arrived. Not from the Queen this time. These are volunteers. Newcomers are a small, tight-knit group of rangers. They say they are all cousins from one family, and they are all half-elves like you. They want to join your army and fight under the command of a fellow half-elf. We have to accept any help from my kin. I'm not sure accepting them in the army would be such a great idea. Is there any other... No. Facts. 30 rangers. We can use more rangers. Finance-wise, no. We need the rangers. As you say, Commander, the recruits will be at your disposal shortly. We need more rangers. Early sunset. Now, you look at that. Gimpy. She smiles wryly. Allow me to introduce Kel 5 Knives. I can introduce myself just as well. The disheveled, dark-haired man weighed down by weapons salutes you. Name's Kel. People call me 5 Knives. I'm a free man from Cheliax. I'm a robber and a brigand. Quite a famous one, too. Renowned for robbing Chelaxian nobles and allegedly giving most of the stolen goods to the poor. Oh, he's Robin Hood. A secret fan of mine, are you, Feathers? Let me talk to the commander, and then I might be kind enough to sign an autograph for you. Kel turns his eyes on you. If you judge me by Chelaxian laws, I really am a criminal, but I swear that my lads and me have never harmed a good and honest man. Sure, we've taken things, but only from people who were slaves of devils or just plain scoundrels. As for the people who we gave our spoils to, they all needed help. That was downright criminal of us, eh? I spit on any law that says so. What brings you here? Things were getting a little too cramped in Cheliax for me and my gang. The local sleuths have been hunting us for a long time, and they ferreted out our best hideouts, caught some of people who helped us and sympathized with us. I didn't want to put any more lives at risk. We discussed it, and we decided to put our daggers to good use somewhere far away. And who's even worse than people who bow and scrape before devils? Demons, of course. Back in the day, we wouldn't have been caught dead fighting alongside crusaders. We knew all about them and their self-righteous ways. But then we heard of a rumor about the new commander, how he was better than all the rest put together. That the new commander understood the difference between demanding discipline and demanding folk lick your boots. That's why we came. Let us join, Commander. We want to fight for you alongside the other free crusaders. Who am I to drive you away from the righteous path? Join us and fight the demons to your heart's content. I'm willing to let you join, but your skills aren't exactly what we need for battling demons. Find an Evia Terrorblade and we'll put good use, blah blah. No, first one. Good then. My lads needn't be worried. I told them you were the real deal. Hey, Commander, are you gonna make me a knight or what? I'd love to see the faces of the Chelaxian big shots when they find out that old 5 Knives is a sir and a crusader, free or otherwise. I only knight allies who sing with passion. And here I knight you and your friends as crusaders, Sir Kel 5 Knives. Grab your weapons, take a gulp, beat the demons to a pulp. Sure. Early sunset sighs heavily but says nothing. Will do. Well then, so long, Commander. I'll let my lads know we'll be moving in here. Dum dum dum. Lady Konami. Commander, it's time for you to play a more prominent role in Mendev's politics. Fortunately, the ideal opportunity has just presented itself. Conflict is brewing in the capital. A clique of aristocrats displeased with the royal council is scheming against Her Majesty's loyal servants. It's the usual power struggle. Something of the sort occurs every couple of years in any civilized society. You say so. Entrance on the political stage is long overdue. Given that your opinion in Mendev is outstandingly well respected, the Royal Council has decided to make use of it. They're expecting you to denounce publicly the nobles' attempts to challenge their rule. I suggest we publicly address Her Majesty and claim that we're being drawn into an intrigue. Let the Queen know that we're loyal to her and not to any of her servants or subjects. Sounds like we're not the only ones who bored of the Royal Council. Let us support the disgruntled nobles, and Cousin Galfrey's advisors will have too much on their plate to worry about us. I say we don't get involved in someone else's squabble, and just to make it clear, we'll write a public statement up to the people of Mendev that will have the commander plainly say, "Your bickering is not my problem. Leave me alone." Both the council and the aristocrats want to stop us supporting their opponent, right? Well, let's just get a payoff from both for not messing with their business. That way, we come out with a little something something, and we don't ruffle anyone's feathers. Queen's going to remain loyal to her. Galfrey, 12 paladins and 30 champions. Darren. 20 marksmen. The marksmen. People's help. So, light cavalry, shield bearers. Blah. Hedge knights and headhunters. Blah. Slingers and conscripts. Blah. Crusade morale increased by 10. And I've already maxed out. None of these options are that good. Paladins might be nice to have, though. Paladins. I hope our actions will remind the rest that we must all remain loyal to the crown and worry about the kingdom, not about personal profit. This meeting is adjourned, but I am certain that the crusade will soon require another decision from the diplomatic council. And before that happens, Commander, I ask that you consider whether or not it's worth losing the Royal Council as an ally. Thesis? How do you say that? Thesis? How's the story so far? Well, this is actually my second run through, and the story's okay. I mean, there's no real big twists and turns, but you know, it's fine. Nothing special about it. There's lots of side stories with the companions, though, which are pretty decent. So far, so good. It's nothing. I mean, it's not Shakespeare. So, I mean, if that's what you're expecting, it's not. I mean, there's nothing that happens that's like, oh, I didn't see that coming. So, but it's fine. Demons are demons. Let's just be honest. The demons are demons. Now, there's some good stuff, though. There is some good stuff. There's some entertaining story elements that are related to companions. So I won't spoil anything for you, but that's not bad. It's like I said. There's some interesting or entertaining portions of the various stories that are out there. Some better than others. Some funnier than others. Like I said, there's no real suspense in the storylines and that kind of thing. They all pretty much go the direction you would like them to go. For the most part. For the most part. Okay. Oh, I gotta talk to Erebeth still. I'm not giving her sword back to her. No, we're not giving the sword up yet. We've taken care of the dragon that was attacking our patrols. That's one less problem to contend with. Now we can take the extra lookouts off dragon duty and reassign them more useful tasks. It's excellent work. Learn the fate of the missing patrol. Our people were killed by clan members from Old Socorus. They have been bewitched by the demon Jerebeth. Survivors from Socorus in the middle of the world, though? They must be made of tough stuff. I'm sorry they've been set against us, she grits her teeth, and sorry still for our soldiers. We're losing our people in demon trickery again, but at least the mystery is solved and it won't happen again. We need to talk about what happened during the attack on Dresden. It's nice to have some attachment to the main character, that is all, I hope. The main character is... It's the mythic paths that you choose, so everybody's story is going to be a little bit different based on the mythic path. Like my first playthrough I did as a lich, and the story so far related to the mythic stuff is different. So that's kind of cool. It's just not just the same powers and whatever, just with another face on it. So it's a little bit different that way. So it's kind of the story behind it, or the story related to the mythic path is different from path to path, it looks like, which is good. She nods curtly. Yes, I was shamefully faint-hearted. Praise Iomedae. It didn't affect the course of the battle. Still, my behavior was unworthy of a knight, even less a commander. Under the circumstances, leaving my position would be tantamount to desertion. Still, as your advisor, I strongly recommend you release me from my position as head of the order, strip me of my knighthood, and send me to serve in the condemned. Wow. You deserve these titles more than you. Don't blame yourself. Under the circumstances, you did everything possible and more besides. Who will lead the Eagle's Watch then? You know I have no one to replace you. That suggestion is no better than desertion, except that you want me to take the responsibility for it. I don't want to hear it. Join the ranks, knight, and fight as you swore to do. We'll go the good route, because that's what we're doing. Thank you, Commander. The gratitude in Erebeth's voice is sincere. A spark of enthusiasm appears in her eyes, which has grown dull over recent weeks. The half-orc salutes you sharply. For a moment, you once again see the Erebeth who was ready to protect the defender's heart to her dying breath. Thank you for still trusting me, more than anyone else does in this crusade, even more than I trust myself. Despite your words, Erebeth obviously still feels unworthy of her commander's rank. Changing her mind will require more than platitudes. Perhaps you can bolster her by appointing her to positions where she can work more closely with rank-and-file soldiers, those whose faith in their commander remains undimmed. How's the Eagle Watch doing in Canabras? Everything's going well. I was wary of handing over the reins at first. I was afraid that everything would fall apart without a Nevia and me. But I took a risk and left a very clever lad in charge, a tiefling as it happens. He infiltrated the cult alone. They couldn't imagine a tiefling wouldn't be on their side. He exposed an entire cell. I personally knighted him just before the city was attacked. Of course, there were many who weren't happy about it, but it's not my job to make people happy. He hasn't disappointed. He has built up the Order's ranks again and is running everything so smoothly. It's as if the demon attack never happened. He's proven more than once that I left Canabras in good hands, but I admit it's still strange to think that such a small order as Eagle Watch now has 2 chapters, one in Dresden and one in Canabras. Okay, I'll give you the sword later, because we still need that thing. Dum dum dum. Next. Oh, sorry, we're gonna go. We still need that stuff. Bulgif still has to do his thing. The crowd above land, so this is still Ember. Middle game. So waiting on that. Oh, you gotta go talk to the storyteller. Storyteller has, oh god, he's gonna have so much crap for us to read. So much stuff for us to read. Down now? No, there he is. Okay. So, storyteller. We've been waiting to talk to him for a long time. We got a lot of stuff to show him. Stuff that's Gold Dragon related to, I believe. Okay, I want to discuss our encounter in the Dragon's Lair. I'm sure you do. You're wondering how I ended up there and why I wasn't killed, am I right? How'd you get into the tower? I've been looking for a certain tower several years, and now the place, I had a strange feeling of recognition. It seemed the tower once belonged to me. A long time ago. Knowing my habits, I assumed that some records or other items that could answer the questions about my past may have remained in my home. Unfortunately, I realized too late that the tower is now the lair of a monster. How come the dragon didn't eat you? Because he wanted to be heard a story, that's why. Find anything of value? Yes, thanks to you, the dragon didn't have time to burn everything. I found the memories of my previous life, which I had forgotten long ago. I need to examine the items I'm carrying. Touch them. A shard of the past, but I feel its power. Oh, he's Terendelev is a dragon. It's a claw. Only a great power can resist the most terrifying of enemies, oneself. Please allow me to immerse myself in this memory and learn the story of the spiritual resurrection of the greatest of silver dragons. A fragment of a ring appears in the old man's hand. What a powerful item. This ring was created by an inquisitive and free mind. As a rule, such people either become geniuses or creators of a new era, or meet tragic ends. What was the fate of the creator of this object? We can find out together. Get me 4 vials of magic essence and 2 bars of cold iron, and I'll reforge this ring. Crumpled metal of the gauntlets. I sense the souls of 2 who were bound by this relic. One was an animal, the other a man, but neither was the master of the other. They were brothers. A most intriguing tale. Do you want to hear it? If you bring me 1 vial of magic essence, 4 bars of cold iron, 2 vials of demon blood, I can revive this relic and see into its past. Old cloak. This item belonged to someone truly powerful. It was created as a gift. It's so hazy. I would like to learn the story, but it would take much to revive such a mighty relic. If you can find 5 vials of magic essence, 2 bars of cold iron, 2 vials of demon blood, and 3 skins of magical creatures, I will try to restore it. I think we did that one. Okay. The claw. Okay. He hangs his head, looking sickly and tired. How many times has the moon died and been reborn since I've been here? I have lost count. My friends brought me here. They said goodbye to me, like always, but they looked at me like it was the last time they'd see me. Cowards, insidious spawn. They were glad I was going to die, but I'll show them. Terendelev will live. A new Terendelev whose eyes are finally open. I hear the rustling of wings, and I emerge from the cave where I imprisoned myself. Who is it? A friend? An enemy? Sunbeams refract off his scales as he hovers before me, surrounded by a glowing halo. The gold dragon, halef-elf, whatever. A part of me wants to fly to him and make a circle of honor around him, as any good student should. But the part of me that turned my scales black is ready to seize his gleaming throat. How dare he fly here, flaunting his purity and innocence? He wants to humiliate me, drag me through the mud, but I will show him. No, what am I thinking? My mentor has come all this way to save me, I know. He He would never abandon me. Someone called him to my aid. Moving heavily, I take flight to greet him. but my body, controlled by the foulness, straightens like an arrow. His vulnerable throat is so close. One strike and I will destroy you. halef-elf, what happened next? I don't know. But I know the places where Tarandalev was believed to have sought refuge for her tarnished soul. I saw Sokorian ruins, a wide branching tree next to them. Perhaps there will be something there that will shed some light on the fate of a mentor and student. Something that can tell us...
Aren't your legs getting stiff? You haven't moved in quite a while. Stretch, damn it, you ignorant meatbag.
Yeah. Something that can tell us how Tarandalev's strength of spirit helped her to ultimately overcome the foulness within her. Can you tell her anything about the future? He frowned. So strange that you should ask. We all know what happened to Tarandalev, but sometimes it seems I hear her voice in the visions. Her voice, full of pain and despair, as if she is in the darkness which she cannot escape. I cannot solve the mystery of this vision, but it worries me. Thank you for your story. Yeah, that's supposed to be Tarandalev. Oh, and the game just freaking crashed. Tarandalev's lair has been revealed. That's related. That's supposed to be related to the gold dragon stuff. Of course, the game crashed. So we have to go through all that again. Waiting for it to really crash. It's taking its time. I broke it. Okay, let's try again. Well, the good news is I don't have to read it again. Just go through fast, quickly. And why is it not starting up? Start. It's throwing a fit because it didn't finish its upload. Every time the game shuts down, it uploads save files to the cloud. And if you start the game up so soon, it throws fits. Hi, come here. Come here. Nope. Okay, don't. Dun, dun, dun. So, yep. He's barking at. He's just sitting on the floor barking. At nothing. And now he's leaving. He's a confused little dog. Dun, dun, dun. Now we're done talking to Siva, right? Or sorry, not Siva, Erebeth. Yeah, we're done there. Okay, so we'll talk to the storyteller again. We talk to the old man again. Save before we talk to him, so we don't have to go back quite as far. Hey, crazy old man. How's it going? Got the dragon lair. Let's go to the tower. Stuff. Stuff. Clear. Items. Stuff, stuff, stuff. The claw. What happened next? Know anything about the future? Thank you. Better that time? That's what it looks like. Okay, I just want to save, so that's recorded. So again, the Tarendalev stuff is related to the Gold Dragon Mythic Path. I find a page that might interest you. Okay, with that, another page. More pages. I want to talk about this stuff. I've already read all this stuff before in a previous playthrough, so. All the stuff. Journey to the Ivory Labyrinth. We'll be going there in a little while. So much reading. Page. Dun, 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 dun. It's about the Demon City stuff. So much reading. So much reading we've already done. Dun, 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 dun. It's not a bad little story. It's just that it's. I kind of wish they would have voiced it, but there's a lot of reading. It really is. It's a lot of reading. Again, not bad for a role-playing game. I'm not complaining about it. It's just I said I've already done it once, and reading it on stream is Okay. Some items. So what should we do? Broken buckle, ring fragment, other stuff. So let's do the buckle first. We've been holding on to that for a long time. I don't even know what it is. Covenant of the Inheritor. Covenant of the Inheritor is the name of this relic. This buckle once adorned the belt of a glorious knight from Mendev. It's the embodiment of a promise made to a young girl by a powerful deity. A great promise that has changed much in the world. When you touch the restored relic, a strange vision comes to you. It is as if you've seen the events that happened to it in the past. A burning sensation, blah. What is this? The influence of the storyteller's spells, or is it something else? I had a vision. He frowns. How strange. You're a remarkable mortal. No one has ever shared my visions before. What do you think caused it? Perhaps these things have something to do with your destiny or the fate of somebody, blah, blah, stuff. Ring or gauntlets? Ring. The bars of metal. Remarkable object, this. It was created by a talented spellcaster and is able to summon beings from other planes, as if the boundaries set by Pharasma do not exist for it. It is a powerful and dangerous item, but it was created by an honorable person. That is probably why it has not been used at the crucial hour. So, Ring of Summoning. That's all we can do for now until we collect more stuff. So, I have no idea where just got here, so. Covenant of the Inheritor. This symbol of Amade, when placed on the belt, emits a holy aura. All party members in 30 feet area get a +2 bonus to caster level checks made to overcome spell resistance. The weapons become good aligned and count as if they were made of cold iron. Well, that's not bad. Placed on the belt. Sila, you want to join us, right? Oh, this belt. That belt. You get a +2 bonus to cash level checks. It's made to overcome spell resistance. Their weapons become good aligned, and it counts that they're made good hold iron.
You did it wrong.
You want
This
that
is
hit?
how you do it.
She got the room.
Warg. Please excuse me. That was embarrassing. I meant to say. Jag.
Potions. I'll carry that one around. Okay, so that'll help us a little bit, I think. Not a whole lot, but good enough. Okay, this ring grants their ability to summon either axiomites or soul eaters, randomly selected once per day. So they're summoned by a summon monster spell. All allies, including the wearer within 30 feet, gain a +2 bonus to weapon damage rolls, +2 bonus on saving throws against attacks made or effects created by chaotic creatures. Once per day, as if they were summoned by a summoned monster spell. All allies, including the wearer. Ring of Summoning. Who wants to summon stuff? Chaotic Fascination. Spells from the enchantment school, where it's may cast by 2. It also grants the wearer +2 to saving throws against spells of enchantment school. And Pyromania. Scout wearing. Wearing protection 1. So. Then 30 feet. Yeah. Better than that. Inspired Wisdom 4. Should probably give that to Dragon. Forget that we keep giving stuff. We can give stuff to the dragon, which helps her. I don't know, will saves, and that kind of stuff. Belt is Strength 4. She can't wear armor. Her necklace is Agile Fist 2. Click Resistance 3. Let's get to her. Some of these bracers. Critical hit with two-handed weapons. The enemy must pass will savings, but we don't have two-handed weapon people. Heavy hand. So +3 bonus on damage rolls with the offhand weapon when dual wielding or wielding two-handed melee weapons, for example. Double weapons. Does it? She doesn't have weapons. So Rocket's our only dual wielder in the group right now. He's got this. Bonus to trickery. Whenever it makes a sneak attack, it deals more. It does damage, bludgeoning damage too. This was +3 bonus on damage rolls with the offhand weapon when dual wielding. This affects every sneak attack he does. This is only offhand damage. Bows technically two-handed weapons. Technically. We could actually give this one to him. Or that one to him. Yeah, we'll hold on to it for now. Kind of a bummer the dragon can't wear this. Oh. Yeah, we need that back. Is that under here? What happened to the statuette? Statuette, where are you? There it is. Yeah, let Rocket carry that one. It's got space. Now where'd it go? Try the Dark Retriever, so I'll have to do research on that thing, right? Well, we don't have to, but probably should. Maybe. I don't know. There it is. So Rocket gets bismuth to play around with. So much stuff. Let's go sell this junk. Arms. His voice, I've got a little something for you, Commander. Produces a very large purse for something under his shirt. The lads decided to chip in. You've been taking care of us, Commander, so we decided to take care of you. Please take this gift. Get yourself a magic ring or a new helmet. We'll be happy to if you do. Take this gold and all of you raise a glass to my health instead. Add these funds to the campaign war chest. We'll get more use. No, I'll take the money. 5,000. Sure. Okay, extra weapons we don't need. Agile hand axe. Okay, we don't need that. Composite longbow 3. Piece of fire, we don't need that one. No, we don't want to sell that. We could, but we don't want to. Lustrous sweep. I'm blinded. Hold on to that. Collapse. No big deal. 360 pounds worth of stuff. This helmet, we're never going to use that. Still want to know what this belt is good for. Intermediate step. Oh, it's not done yet. It's worth 10 grand though. Get those rings. Money. Good. Eviscerating Doom. It's a light hammer. Frost light hammer confirms a critical hit. Deals strength ability score damage to the target. For Sacred Vengeance. I wish these didn't 38,000 for basically 30 shots. For just a little bit of holy damage. 38 grand. That seems highly overpriced. Damage hits the first enemy as well as 2 additional. Oh, okay, so damage.
Aren't your legs
Each
getting
must be
stiff?
within 15 feet of the
You
primary.
haven't moved in quite a while.
Still seems overpriced.
Stretch, damn it, you ignorant meatbag.
I'm good. Okay, let's do a little bit more walking around before I end the stream. Oh, we gotta go visit the... Do we have to go visit them? Dragon's Fate. So, Silver Dragon's storyteller spoke of a place near Wintersun where Trandalev was cured of corruption, but how was she saved? Perhaps the answer can be found there. And that's what we'll do too. Okay, so forget it. So maybe go see where Trandalev's thing is. You. Oh, it's our Veronica. She needs to be leveled up. I forgot we leveled up unless she was outside of the group. It's time to decide at last to do about the world mode. Well, that's way vague. A little vague. Okay, Veronica. Level 12 kineticist. Picking up a wild talent, and that's about it. He's a lower person there. So, wild talent. Rope. You can preserve the rope by creating high-pitched noises and listening to their echoes. This gives you blind sight from a range of 30 feet. I picked that up already. Okay. So, when is she... Blast. We got Earth. Supercharge. Using gather power as a move action. Reduce the total burn cost of a single low talent by 2 points instead of 1. Using gather power for full rounds, you can reduce the burn cost of 3 instead of 2. Now there's quick enough. 13. Wondering when we're going to get that. Okay. So Trandalev's grave or whatever is supposed to be down near Wintersun. Let's go find out. Army though. Looked up intermediate relic step. It's all very confusing. Yeah, it basically it is you use these decrees to do stuff. Crusader and stuff. Do this. Basically use these decrees to do the research, and you have to, it's a whole process. Takes a little bit longer than you think it should, but it's the way it works. I wish you could work on more than one thing at a time. That's the downside. Okay, so these guys. Crusader sent a letter to the Citadel inviting the Crusade leader to pay them a visit at his court. Oh. Those guys do need to do that. Orders to Erebeth. The Erebeth's breakdown which occurred, blah blah blah. Your duties in the Crusades. So, worry about that later. So the Free Crusaders are up here. I guess we're supposed to go. Whatever. Wish they'd visit me and make my life easier. At least I think that's them up there. I think that's them. Can you imagine walking around that armor all day? Visit the court and talk to the matrons. Visit the court and talk to... Okay. Okay, so what craziness are they going to do to me this time? Aranka. Upon seeing you, Aranka cries out with joy. Ah, and there's the one who will tell us what to do. She gestures for silence. A couple of weeks ago, we've had ourselves a great party in the camp. Wine and songs had lifted our spirits so high that our laughter was heard by a most curious visitor. Her name is Wise Thunder. She's an Azata and a traveler from Elysium. She liked us so much that she stayed with us through the night, and in the morning she called herself our eternal friend. Then she promised that her retinue would always answer the Crusaders' call. Ever since, volunteers have been arriving at our camp now and again, folks who've met Wise Thunder and were impressed with her tales about us. And just the other day, an entire unit came, all of them worshippers of Caden Kami. We got along straight away, but it just didn't feel right. Here we were, having fun while your soldiers were toiling away in their service, all bored and sad, so we figured the Canaanites should enlist in your army to boost their morale. They went to the recruiters and said, "We're here to serve, help, and cheer everyone up." Their gruff officers took one look at the volunteers and unanimously refused to let them near the troops. They alleged that the Canaanites would ruin any semblance of discipline in the army. I'm fine with discipline, but why be such jerks about it? You could find them jobs suited to their strengths. Ask them to help recruiters with attracting people. The Canaanites are renowned for their eloquence. Or task them with intelligence gathering. Their adventurous streaks would lead them into the maw of the Mashtu herself, and they return with valuable information. Who is this Wise Thunderer, and what kind of retinue does she have? Oh, she's a wise one, all right, and very perceptive. She's genuinely disgusted by all forms of tyranny, and her entire retinue shares the sentiment. In her travels, Wise Thunder is always accompanied by her loyal Yama, Azatas, enchantresses, and freedom fighters. Many of them were so moved by our courage that they wished to become our friends too. Why do the officers refuse to let Caden's followers join the army? Because they're too fun and freedom-loving. They aren't fond of your sergeants barking orders. Now, this rowdy bunch is unlike your soldiers in every way, so officers treat them as outsiders. But I guess we can't blame those who've been sitting next to the whirlwind for being suspicious. They've been fighting for years and seen things worse than most people's nightmares. But that's not the issue. The Crusaders have one way of life, the Canaanites another, and we should not impose the strict Bendevian regimen on the Free Crusaders, but we also shouldn't force the Crusaders to live in chaos they find uncomfortable. These people don't like the mess that we enjoy. As polite guests, we must abide by the rules set out by our hosts. How can the talents of the priest best be used? I think the best option is to ask them to recruit for the crusade. These adorable drunkards have silver tongues, more than enough to convince even the fiercest skeptic, and they do enjoy traveling. Adventure is in their blood, and their legs are swifter than the wind. To top it off, the accidental god has generously blessed them with luck. You can always count on that lot to stumble upon a lost purse or buried treasure. Here the sensei clears his throat. The flames of this argument were fanned by pride, not by the citizens of Mendev, but by those who came to their aid. These brave Canaanites should show a modicum of respect and at least pretend to respect local customs. What a shock it was to hear that waking up on time or marching in formation would crush a person's free spirit. This attitude speaks to an unhealthy fragility. Unlocks the Bellflower Fighters mercenary unit. Sling staffs. Accurate sharpshooters. And the cost of recruiting mercenaries is reduced by 5%. Faithful will run errands for my scouts. All generals gain the Canaanite Scouts feat. Finance points income increased by 10%. More movement points. Let the new recruits join the ranks and serve alongside everyone else, and tell them that all volunteers are welcome with the army. Clerics of Caden Kaling. Spellcasters capable of summoning and empowering allies are recruited at the number of available mercenary units increases by 1. I think I'd rather have the extra movement and finance points. Yeah, 10 points and more finance points. So let's do that one. We'll see he'll be running errands for whom. Ranka nods jovially. They'll keep them from provoking the officers, if nothing else. I even have a couple of ideas how the recon squads could be organized. We'll do it, Gimpy. This feels strange. We're in it together, spilling blood and fighting the same demons, but it's still difficult to understand one another. I'm glad we have you. I'll come to you right away the next time we have us falling out. We done? I can't be all of it, can it? I was supposed to talk to multiple people there. There's 5 knives over there. Done talking to them? You're my dear friend, the Oaks, but sometimes you just want to shake you. Yes, Desna is our goddess, but she's the goddess of freedom. You mustn't follow her blindly. There's no arguing with you when you're being stubborn like this. Perhaps Gimpy can make you see sense. We're having a disagreement over an important matter. We learned that you found and restored one of Desna's relics, the Bell of Mercy. I believe it should be moved to our court, but Aranka disagrees because... No, I'll explain it better. The bell is a sacred relic with the power to frighten away demons, and it's not really needed in Dresden, as the city is protected by the Sword of Valor anyway. But it could prove useful here, and yet, the thing is, it's an ancient relic with a history of its own. We didn't create it. All we can do is use it. To me, that feels too much like singing other people's songs instead of writing our own. The court just appeared before our very eyes. That's what makes it unique. Its music should be unique too. That's why I want us to craft and enchant a musical instrument of our own instead of using the Bell of Mercy. We'll be able to create something like the Bell of Mercy. Something equally powerful? No. But the instrument we'll craft will be ours alone. Besides, the bell is dedicated to Desna. Even though I worship her with all my heart, I realize she's not a deity that all freak crusaders would follow. We are all different but united. What unites us is something other than a deity's will. That means our symbol shouldn't be represent her alone. Good idea. We have a song of our own, and it shouldn't be played on something we created. It should be played on something we created. Niels is right. The Bell of Mercy belongs here. No, create our own. I knew you'd understand. I'll start working on our way to make music then. And while we're at it, I wanted to work on our song a little. Our Starward Gaze. Do you think the new version should be more cheerful or more tranquil? It possesses a special kind of power when you perform it, so the change might have consequences. Tranquil version. Great, I'll do as you prefer. Drop in when you're done. It'll take a while. Stuff. Guess we should talk to this guy over here. Him and his little group. This is basically Robin Hood. I like it better than. I like it here better than Cheliax. Demons aren't as cunning as devils. Okay, so apparently nothing there yet. Still don't have anything to put in there. Go. Does have any news for us? Sculptor. No.
We march ahead.
Oh, this guy. The amount of intoxicating drinks we've imbibed is equal to the amount of water a 100-year-old oak would need in a week. My good lady. The tree towers over the short maitresse so much that she's almost lost in the shadow. If only your mind weren't so fogged, you'd realize by now that I am right. What you said there was beneath your dignity. Good scare or whatever. Just so you know, my God condemns excessive drinking. For followers of Caden, it's a deadly sin, much like murder in other religions. It's just that I know how to have fun. That's exactly why my thoughts are brilliant and clear as ever, unlike those of a certain 100-year-old oak. I joined in your debate about alcohol. I hope you're not trying to turn our treants into drunkards. She's trying to poison us. Well, maybe not precisely. It's not us she wants to stop, but rather our endeavors. Do you want me to tell a fib and say that her god Caden forbids her from doing that? Hey, I heard that. It's okay. I'll just wait until you've forgotten this and then tell you. My good sister, Ola Davara, is trying to uproot life on the ridge with her experiments. That is false, my good whatever. Patently false. You believe that only forests and groves can be called life. But my project will encompass a whole host of living creatures, including a rare species of a crustacean. You see, Gimpy, being immersed in the creative ambience of the court has inspired me to make something of my own. I'm currently working on a unique alchemic prismatic spring. The problem is, the tree here is trying to plant his seeds in the same spot, and they don't exactly get along with my spring. What kind of trees are the treants planting here? We saved some seeds from the ancient groves of Socorus and brought them here. Our country used to have another name. A rough translation would be Green Bastion in the Northland. These seeds are a memory of our past and a new beginning. What is a prismatic spring? It's a hot spring in which unique chemical processes are constantly taking place. These processes imbue the water and salts that accumulate in the spring with all the colors of the rainbow. These springs occur in nature, but as far as I know, no one has ever attempted to recreate one before. I'm also planning to make some improvements to my spring so that it offers health benefits in addition to looking wonderful. Forests and groves are more to my liking. I prefer to sacrifice a spring for the sake of the trees. Spring with all colors of the rainbow. The spring, as far as I know, has never attempted to recreate one before. There's health benefits in addition to looking wonderful. That's who the tree grows. It's a wise decision. The court's power will make our trees truly wonderful. Sure, this will go. Should become a brewer instead of an alchemist. Perhaps someday I'll just do that. What do you have for sale?
Hey Gimpy, you have streamed long enough. It is time to call it a day and get some rest. Be sure to tell everyone to have a great day or evening, and we will see them again tomorrow. Also, make sure to remind them to hit the follow button and visit your YouTube channel.
Okay, just a second. Plus 4 bonus to damage rolls. Most saving throws. Gym. Score. Earth's Embrace. Nothing special here. Okay, anybody else talk to? Oh, moved already. What do you move already for? Hope isn't like a sapling that must be nurtured. So I'm guessing this is where the trees are going to grow. Okay. So. Go sit over here for now, and today's Tuesday, so we will continue this on Thursday. Having said that, stream scheduled for the next few days. Tomorrow, Wednesday, Warhammer 40k Battle Sector, hopefully finishing up the campaign. Should be on the final mission. Thursday, as I said, we'll be back here. Friday is Project Zomboid multiplayer, so we'll play Project Zomboid with the viewers that want to participate, of course. That was fun last week. Saturday, Star Sector. We'll play some more Star Wars and Nextland mods for Star Sector. And Sunday is Pathfinder Day, meaning the first half of the stream is Wrath of the Righteous campaign stuff. Second half of the stream is Pathfinder Keymaker beneath Stonelands with Viewer Group 27 in their quest to find the spawn of Rovagug to kill it, and hopefully do, because I think I might have found the solution, maybe, why we haven't been seeing it. Pretty obvious, actually, once you think about it. And then, let's see, that's Sunday. Monday, you can play some more Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord, and then next Tuesday, we're back here to Wrath of the Righteous to continue on with this playthrough. Okay, so today, probably not too bad. We killed Dragon. We killed that friggin' dragon that was pestering the countryside, so that's done. What are they doing over here? Are they interacting, or is it just chance that they're standing next to each other? Yeah, it's just chance. Yeah, it's pesky dragons. That basically killed us the first time we did the final fight against it because I forgot to do the fire resistance. That was fun. But anyway, that just, fix that with a reload. No problem. Anyway, so there's a schedule for the next week or so. What else? That's it. Tomorrow, stream starts at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. GMT for some more Warhammer 40k Battle Sector. So thank you all very much for coming out and watching today. Very much appreciated. I know you have many other viewing choices here on Twitch, and I really do appreciate it when you choose to spend your time with me. So thank you very much. Have a great evening, great day, wherever you happen to be. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you tomorrow.